Yeah, slides all good and sound good. Okay, let's hope it stays this way with the crowdcast. Okay, so welcome to this session. And again, I will just go quickly, just a recap of where we are and where we are heading. And then today we will actually start picking up the pace by covering some basic stuff beyond what we have done last week. In the last session. In particular, our focus on the cyclic groups. We will still stick with them in the next session because there are some stuff that I want to go through with you, and then the idea is then to give you some sort of a flavor about how cyclic groups are applied in cryptography. In this case, we'll use in the case of the Diffie-Hellman key exchange protocol. So yeah, so today we'll start very easy, and there are quite few challenges for you just to force you to get familiar, to wrap your head around it, because otherwise you will not understand the use case, the Diffie-Hellman stuff. So yeah, but today we'll start very simple. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, for those of you joining us, I know we have every week we have like new people signing up to the community, so I have to repeat myself. So basically, before this, we had something called Foundation Module, which covered the finite dimensional Hilbert spaces and so on. And afterward, we did this topology and differential geometry as a prerequisite for Lie groups and the representation theory that we will do later, hopefully sometimes in the summer. And we are doing this group theory crash course to supplement the topology and differential geometry crash course. Why? Because Lie groups are also differentiable manifolds, or more precisely, they are smooth manifolds. So we need to understand have an idea what smooth manifolds are, and also certainly what groups are in order to understand what Lie groups are. So that's essentially the idea. In this crash course, I think I'm very confident that we should be able to settle with 14 sessions, I think. So the idea, I think I'm looking at possibly by lecture 10, we should be able to wrap up the general abstract stuff so we can have at least 4 sessions on matrix groups. That's the idea anyway. So let's see. I don't plan, adding 1 or 2 extra sessions is also not a big deal. So, but as it stands, I think we can do with 14 sessions. Okay. So in the grand scheme of things, this is where we are in terms of this crash course. So we started off with semi-groups, and then we went to monoids, and quickly we jump into groups. So this is where we are. We'll stick here until lecture 10, and then we will start focusing into specific type of groups, which is the matrix groups. But we will still see some examples even here today. For example, I will in the challenges that I have for people in quantum computing. We will still come back to some of these groups. Because I know some of you, especially those who have taken the foundation module, are aware of these guys. Yeah, the only time we will cover them in a little bit more in depth in the Lie group theory. Okay, another thing. So this is my talk about this community. The dates are approaching very fast. So it's on the May, I think it's a Saturday, May the 21st. So I look forward to it. And what I will be looking to do is actually to do a presentation about, the lessons, the approach and so on about, this thing about the community, these courses that we've been doing. But I also want to run a round table with people, to come and, help share their experience, going through this, and maybe help guide others who are just starting their journey. What the best way to approach to take these things. So yeah, I will be asking some of you, those who I would like to have as many diverse people from coming from different professional background, because that makes it a little bit more interesting, to connect with the diverse audience that we have out there. So physicist, I'm actually looking at Soham, and other people coming from CS background. Maybe Amir, Diego also. I think Diego, you do machine learning stuff, right? Stefano, and anyone else, all of you, George also, Bob, even Barry also. You want, Claudia, definitely, yes, Claudia too. I would like to. So the more diverse background, people coming from different angles, the better. It makes it much more useful discussion. So yeah. So I will be sending a form to those of you who, especially the ones who have been attending mostly the live sessions. If you want to participate, it will really be great to have you on the panel, just to share your experience and give people advice and so on. Okay, so that's it.